Back and better than ever. Week number 2, Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. William Stewart here of USA Darts, always joined by my colleague, Mr. Sean Green of To The Point Streaming. We are excited for a good match tonight, aren't we, Sean?
Yeah, buddy. You can say that again. It's going to be a great one this evening. Monday was a fantastic matchup. Ram Guevara defeated Randy White 9-5, and he never lost a leg while he had the throw. Ram, that is. So he'll play John Edwards next. Leonard Gates defeated Skylar Lapine on Monday to set up a clash of high-powered scoring against Rick Hens next week. That's going to be a huge one.
Yes,
Leonard
definitely.
also raised his average from a 5.56 to a 5.67. So, thank goodness for that. My goodness, it's crazy. Jordan Meyer took down Sean Cafflish and awaits the winner of the Johnny Lackey and Brett Hollanday match. That has not happened yet. And then the final quarterfinal matchup is our defending champion, Mr. Kenny Doyle, who has still yet to lose a leg in 2 weeks. He defeated, oh man, Mr. Burning last week. Jeff Burning on Monday, 9-0. So he is now 2-0 and really 18-0. And if we're being completely honest, he's 20-0 because he hasn't lost the diddle either.
That's some pretty impressive numbers from our defending champion, looking to make it 2 times in a row.
Well, let's hope that Mike Carter gets on the board here. Kenny needs to lose at least a couple legs, I think. Maybe that'll happen. We'll never know.
You never
But
know.
yeah, man, tonight Jeremiah Berger playing his first match of the CSE season. He had a bye in round 1. He is from Milford, Michigan, and he is taking on a Wisconsinite from Peshtigo, Wisconsin. Todd Wiegman.
Rather you than me on that one, because you know how I am. I would not have got that Mesquite, Wisconsin at all. So yeah, I'm excited for this Todd Wigman Jeremiah Berger matchup. It's going to be a pretty tight knit match because both are identical in averages.
Yeah, I mean Todd averaged a 4.42 in his first round victory over Christopher Hunter. And that was second highest average of Division 2 last week. Larry Keith had the highest. We'll see what happens. Anything can go tonight, and I think we're going to see a lot of fireworks.
Definitely. So as we head on over to our bracket here, let's take a look as Jim Nolte and Jim Tieterman are going to be playing here as we speak, correct?
Yes, I believe that is the case. Cody Drager, John Pilgrim, I believe that match is going on right now if it has not already finished. I think Cody is live streaming that match tonight. Travis Wallace and Tito Martinez down there if you're moving down the board with us. What do you think?
We are definitely Tito fans just because he was on our stream last time, but I think that's going to be a pretty good matchup there. I think he's going to have his work cut out for him in that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us about the next matches.
So Larry Keith coming out on top of Billy Meyer. How about that one, man? That's It's looking pretty good for Larry Keith. He might be a force to be reckoned with in this bracket.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if his averages hold up. Um, but if they do, you're absolutely right. That's gonna be a tough one. And then of course our live stream match tonight, Jeremiah Berger versus Todd Wiegman. Down below that, Daryl Cortez and Chris Watson.
And then as we work our way down, Brent Baker and Corey Jensen. Corey coming out on top of Tommy Campbell in a barn burner match the previous week. So I'm excited to see how that one goes as well, because Corey definitely doesn't want to keep going the distance, but he will if he needs to.
Yep, and then our final match down there at the bottom, it looks like Jimmy Sullivan has already taken down Brian Smith. So Jimmy Sullivan waiting on the winner of the Brent Baker Corey Jensen match. That's gonna be a good one. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
there's some exciting matchups here for the CSC Challenger Series Division Two. Like we've mentioned before, some really close averages in this Division Two. Definitely gonna throw some legs that are just gonna be really back and forth. Maybe some high scoring affairs. I think that's what this one's gonna be. Some high scoring affairs in a couple legs as well.
Yeah, I'm expecting, like I said, some fireworks for sure. Um, Todd averaged a 4.42. That's tough to beat. The only one higher was again Larry Keith with a 4.51. Daryl Cortez averaged a 4.36 in his victory over Brandon Westover last week. Cordy Drager, our defending runner-up, 4.25 average in his 9-3 victory over Andy Koala. Um, it's going to be a good matchup, man. I'm telling you, tonight's going to be a big one.
Should be a good one as we look here. This is the view that we're going to have from the Black Saddle in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm sure they're pretty happy campers today after the old 4-year, 200 mil signing for Mr. Aaron Rodgers. Be
Yeah,
having a few there tonight.
yeah, I'm sure they're excited about it. It must be nice. Colts just decided to trade their quarterback for, a couple draft picks a year after trading better draft picks for him. And I'm not a season ticket holder this year or anything, so I mean, why would I want to go to the games? Ridiculous.
I'm sorry to say that, man, but I just had to. Is life's great when you're a Chiefs fan. I tell you what, we got a mighty fine, capable quarterback who just costing us a little bit too much. But here we go, back to the darts, I guess. As we got Jeremiah Berger playing out of the Fraternal Order of Merits in Waterford, Michigan. We'll be having a view from his neck of the woods as well. So board action tonight. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to be a good little. Nick's going to have to work a little bit tonight. He's going to have to switch that scene every 3 darts. That's going to be a little bit tough. First time doing that for this CSC. I'm excited to see it. And guys, if you are just joining us for the first time, we are sponsored for this CSC Challenger Series by A to Z Darts. A to Z Darts has been in business for over 30 years and have been helping people not just with narrowing down their dart supplies, but also with their game. One of the biggest reasons why they started their blog was to share as much knowledge as possible about form, mechanics, and mentality to help people get better at the game and enjoy it more. This is why they feature darts coach Dax Munna, who regularly contributes dart tips and tricks, articles for all skill levels to take advantage of. Head on over to a2zdarts.com to start gaining some knowledge.
I gotta tell you, what a little deal that was, or a little 3-darter that was, because look at Jeremiah Berger coming out with some impressive numbers, and then Todd, he almost backed it up. He had a 1080 chance there, so it's gonna be Jeremiah Berger starting us off here in this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good show. Let's get it going.
We appreciate you folks tuning in the chat. We see all those hey Sean's, hey Wills. Well, hello. Thanks for joining us here. We appreciate you doing so. Make sure you hit that like and follow button if you have not. PPD would definitely appreciate it.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate all the support you give us. Let us know where you're tuning in from. I believe you just said that, actually. But if you didn't, then there you go. But let us know where you're tuning in from. We love to see it in the chat, in the area. I know there's going to be a lot of Wisconsinites on the table here in this chat. I don't know what on the table means, but 7 mark there for Todd.
Hey, definitely. I know what you mean, though, about the Wisconsin people tuning in. They always seem to come in herds. But They should be supporting Todd tonight. These Green Bay. Nice little 7 backup from Jeremiah.
Yeah, this is a Division II matchup that will feel a lot like a Division I matchup with the scoring power of these two gentlemen. And that's a good last start there for Todd Wiegman. Still down in points though.
Starting off hot here. This is what we're going to see the rest of the night, I believe. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Boom goes the dynamite. Jeremiah Berger getting the first one on the board in round number 3 of leg number 1. That's the quickest we've had that so far.
Hey, we love to see it, both in Division 1 or Division 2. That's impressive. We got some people tuning in from the Black Saddle. So, watching the Thunder Bunny. Whoa. Love it. Love it.
I love when nicknames are just thrown out at us because then we can just keep going. But want to give a shout out to my indie folks that are following along here. Ryan George, of course, shows support every week, and I never mention him. So there you go, buddy. Love ya. Patrick Weber's from my hometown here, where I'm currently at in Fishers, Indiana. So, Patrick, what's up, brother?
Nice. Very good 6 mark. Just trying to make a little dent here, but Jeremiah Berger's off to a nice 180 here. Compared to 120.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a 6 mark. And falls on the 2 there. He could have kept that going, but he is still going to keep it going with a 6 mark on the 20s in the last start. That's dirty. That's dirty. That's wanting to keep that 6 mark average, I think, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm about to say these averages are impressive to start. 5-0, 6-0. Got the double there. Nice.
That definitely does not look like the double bull, but I'm sure it's just the way the screen looked.
Just a little offset. I mean,
let's see if we can see Jeremiah's shot this time. And he gets it done. Great camera work right at the right time. 5.50 for Jeremiah Berger in leg number 1. And guys, I cannot tell you how much fun this is going to be for me tonight. A to Z Darts is giving away a $15 gift certificate to their website. It can be used on any product seen on the website and combined with any special offer. Use it towards a $45 purchase to qualify for free shipping in the continental U.S. All you have to do is hit the like button in Facebook and put a comment in there in the chat on Facebook, and you are entered in to win that bad boy.
Free shipping is killer from A to Z Darts.com. Who wants to order something and then find out, man, that $100 order's got some shipping involved, and that's never fun.
And look at this, Jeremiah just keeping going right where he left off. A 7 mark. Have you seen Jeremiah shoot before?
I've never seen both. I haven't seen both these gentlemen shoot, I don't think. I think, yeah, definitely the first time. I don't know either of them very much other than the research that I did before the stream. We always got the stats that we can look at and kind of chime in and see how these players play week to week, which is some good numbers, but personally, nope.
I haven't either. I'm expecting that this is just how he shoots on a regular basis. I know he is really good friends with an old Indy resident, Mr. Jeremiah Millar, who now lives in Michigan. So Jeremiah and Maya is up there.
Surprised Mr. Millar's not tuning in. He occasionally does.
My good buddy and student Cade is watching us along on Twitch here. What's up, sir? How you doing? Thank you for watching along with us, buddy. It's always great to see that support.
How cool is that? Sean's got his middle school people tuning in for extra credit. Oh, what? Did I say that out loud?
Well, unofficially. Todd only gets a 4 mark there. And struggling a little bit early on, especially based on his average last week. His numbers are going to grow. Look at this from Jeremiah. If he's missing, he is missing just right on the wire too, and still gets the close on dart 3. I love his throw.
Working for him there is just some good stuff to take the lead.
Brian Montgomery, Monty in the chat here. Monty actually lives in your neck of the woods now, Nick. He is from Indiana. Real good guy. You actually probably met him the night that I met you, because that's who we met at Skybox. Ooh, he went for the double and threw his hands up in disgust, just like I did. No one likes a burnt. Larry Runge in the chat here. It was a pleasure to watch you shoot last week. And congratulations on being able to tune out the dog.
Hey, that leg was probably the most impressive leg of the night, I gotta tell you.
It was, for sure. There's no way that doesn't not only distract me, but make me extremely furious that that's going on around me.
Dog was cute, but man, he ain't that cute.
No. No, I can only hope that was actually friends of his that brought the dog.
This little 5 mark.
Yeah, Todd just hitting some 5s while Jeremiah's hitting some 7s, and that's the difference early on.
Exactly, and that's what you gotta try to hope for a miss here, or hope for just not use numbers that you'd from Jeremiah. Geez, that one was all the way a bit and around that one.
Yeah, he did a good job of just throwing 2 fat 16s there, and Todd stepping up here on the 15s. Gets the trip. He needs another one at least. Oh, he went after the 20 and gets it closed. So I like that move with only 1 mark needed. Forces the close here from Jeremiah, and if he happens to miss for some weird reason, he hasn't so far. Yeah, there it goes. I don't have to finish my sentence. That's how quick he did that.
Make this 2-0 if we can here.
We got Virginia in here watching along. I love it. Sean Spears, Indiana Greenfield resident. What's up, brother? Thank you for joining us here. We are at the CSC Challenger Series, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. I am Sean Green of To The Point Streaming, joined by the GOAT, Mr. Will Stewart.
Get out of here.
Hey, someone's got to be. Might as well be
people.
you.
There's more people that I consider GOATs than me, that's for sure. But hey, we'll take whatever, I guess.
You're the GOAT of USA Darts in the last year. It's all you, buddy.
The last year, other than Kevin, well before my time, the original, Mr. Kevin Malenfant. All kudos to him.
All right, Jeremiah, 2 bowls away. And he only needs 2 darts to do that. A 3-4-1's a little bit of a down leg, but he's going to feel really good with throwing a 3-4-1 and still winning the leg.
He just wants to go ahead. I mean, you got to think about this. There's 2-0 up, and he successfully break it and throw. So, what can what else can happen here? If he just starts collecting on these legs, it's gonna be real hard for Todd to come back.
You know, I've taught Cade better than this. He says, I'm a good darts commentator and a good language arts teacher, and he should be using phrases like great. We elevate that language, buddy. Come on now.
He's really digging for that extra credit, I tell you what.
Exceptional would have been just fine.
Buddy, you got a D, don't you? You're trying to get at least a B.
No, Cade is, he's in our dart club at school. He's a good kid, real good kid.
Yeah, that's something we need to talk about more, and I'm upset we didn't talk about it more on the podcast when we did it on the bullshitting, is what a successful program you have there at your school.
Well, I appreciate that. It's a lot of fun for me. I enjoy it completely, and honestly, it's got me, in a roundabout way, it got me kind of in the indie scene a little bit more with darts, and was how I met my partners now. that I do To the Point streaming with. So it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's a blessing that I'm able to do it, and that I have an administration that allows me to put holes in the wall. Well, the kids to put holes in the wall every week and not say a single word about it.
That's great. That is fantastic. I gotta tell you. Yeah, that was awesome what you just did there.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's also nice that you have people from Indy always tuning in. You guys have a great following there. You know, unfortunately, I don't see many Kansas people in here, and that's just, I think, what it is right now on the Kansas dart scene is just kind of spread out and steel tip, soft tip, a lot of stuff going on. So, do you like the support you got?
Yeah, we're blessed with honestly being in Indy and having that giant community. It's much like a Wisconsin community of darts, and so I support them, they support me, and that'll always continue to be the case. If I wouldn't do this if I wasn't supporting my players and the players from Indy more specifically. So any support they show me is awesome, and any support that everyone from all over the country shows is absolutely amazing, and honestly I feel like undeserved, but I'll take it.
We're seeing Todd put quite the leg together here. 5.40 as we speak here.
Yeah, this is wonderful. A good leg to kind of fight back. Jeremiah is still pointing heavy, but too many marks behind at this point, to where Todd doesn't even have to worry about really at this point pointing. He might, but he doesn't have to.
Yeah, he just has to get two here, I guess. Why not?
That'll work as he raises his average on the double bowls. No, that second one counted as a single. A 5.29. It's pretty good. That's the highest winning leg. So nope, second highest winning leg so far.
We'll take it. We'll definitely take it. Hello, Hannah, aka the lovely wife. Hope you're enjoying that little kiddo up there because I can hear him rambling.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna need some steady prayers from parent to parent because our eldest daughter went to sleep about 6:30, and the prayer is that she stays asleep all night, and it won't happen.
Nope.
But
enjoy that 3 a.m. wake up call, sir.
Until it doesn't, I'm gonna have hope, and any prayers that you can send me about that'd be wonderful. Because I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
Impressive start from Jeremiah here, 80, and then 19 for Todd. So let's see if Jeremiah decides to go take out these 19s fairly quickly.
A fun fact, Jeremiah has started off with 7 marking the 20s in each leg except for the last leg, when he did not have the ability to do so on the 20s because Todd had closed them.
Nuts, I tell you. Well, you may be curious what that little logo there is for Todd. How about a big shout out to Schmidt's Amusements? Big shout out to them in Wisconsin.
Dude, you got this stuff down pat. Like, I'll take stats all day because I did not write down those things. So I'm happy that you're able to do that, because these bars having these streaming locations, nice double on the last start because it hit. You know, it is a shout out to them for doing all this.
Oh man, well, a little shout out to Jeremiah. I think multiple vendors, but big shout out to Motor City Vending. I think he's playing out of said the Eagles, Fraternal Order of Eagles. They're scattered throughout the U.S. We got one here in Wichita, so nice to see him supporting here as he hits a big white horse.
Boom goes the dynamite. Jeremiah Berger, the second 9 mark, the first white horse we've seen this evening, and it was pretty.
It was as pretty as you all tuning in. Thanks for joining us here for the CSC Challenger Series, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. Let you guys know we are live right now with some action in Division 2.
So I don't want to tell you that your mic's not cutting in and out, but it may or may not.
Definitely is. Jeez.
Definitely maybe might be sometimes. Often. but I love you. Yeah, Dan Levine said our previous champion, or defending champion, really, who's actually not defending it, but lots of stream matches going on tonight. That's what I've loved to see this CSC. We are seeing every match pretty much live on Facebook, or going live on Facebook. And it might just be the fact that I'm friends with all the players this time around, and I was not the last time. As we see, Jeremiah throws a 5.65. Wow. Never out of control of that leg.
Jeremiah is really starting to produce here. Goes up 3-1.
All right. We're still waiting for our first Wisconsinite call. See if we get that bad boy on this leg. He needs to close the 20s at least here. He does, but Jeremiah, that's his target. That's his go-to, is that 20. So he might close on the first dart. He tried.
Certainly gets tried. Gets it on the second.
And closes the 19s too. What a gutsy move. It really does. It puts Todd back in the driver's seat a little bit. It really just changes the predicament that just took place. But that's a tough dart to shoot, that second dart at the 20.
Yeah, it certainly is, without just go ahead and switching over to the 18s or even 17s or something like that, or going even down to the 19s. There's so many options, but he selected, hey, I've already thrown one, and I'm gonna stay right here and see how it goes. And look at this.
He is staying there. A 133 with a 7 mark on the 19s.
I sniffed that one coming, I think. I was like, yeah, just stay there and hope Todd doesn't pepper a 5 mark here.
No, only gets 4. So the opening has, or the turntables have turned again in Jeremiah's favor.
Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit, and Jeremiah risked it right from the start. Look at this. Another.
Boom goes the dynamite. Jeremiah
number.
Berger. Number 3 of the match for him. Todd right on the wire there on that first dart. Second dart was unlucky too. You're just seeing Jeremiah's peppering this triple segment tonight. Do you get these nights often where the triple segment just looks so big to you?
Every so often, if you find that rhythm, and it just seems like you just get in this groove, and it's just like almost mechanical, almost robotic, where it's just like, oh man, triple bed feels like it's double the size, and it's can be beneficial. That's why sometimes every once in a while I turn into that other board, that smaller board, kind of helps you.
I don't know what you just did, but that sounded way better. Your voice. I don't know if you did anything different at all, but that last little sentence and a half was perfect.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm beautiful.
Don't move.
That's why.
Don't move. Don't even blink. If you would have blinked, you would have missed that leg from Jeremiah Berger. A 6.64. Wow is right. Or as Will Stewart would say,
wow.
Woo, I thought I lost you there for a second. I'm glad that I'm glad you found where you were going.
I didn't want to move too quickly. Todd lead us off here. Down 4-1. He's already lost the lead going into the break. At least make this 4-3.
Yep, and it might be a good time to mention that if he does go down another leg, he will go first 2 legs in a row, at least, because our player advantage rule will be in place, where if you are down 2 or more legs, or 3 legs or more, where it actually affects you, you will continue to go first, even if you win the leg, until you are within that 2. And you're seeing, again, Jeremiah Berger, every time he gets to start off on those 20s, 80 points and close those things down. So
that's just a punishment for Todd, especially when you get that start on those 20s and then you don't get anything out of it. Your opponent just smashes it and says, "Hey, take that." What do you do? And then look at he's in the same predicament now.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Todd's got to start finding these triples. He's given Jeremiah way too much room here, and Jeremiah still fits in the triple on the last start, and he did not need to do that.
Yeah, it certainly is going to hurt Todd if he continues to do that. But Todd's just, yeah, like he said, he's just got to find that extra triple. I mean, that's the thing about it. It's just he can't give Jeremiah any room for movement, and he's giving him it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Todd's good rounds are 4 marks, and his rounds that are okay or that are great are 5 marks. Whereas Jeremiah, you're seeing it. Boom goes to nope 7 mark, but his good rounds are 7 marks and his great rounds are 9 marks, and that's a huge difference.
And Levine tuning in saying this game looks like most of my matches versus Todd. He is usually lights out versus me, and doesn't matter what I shoot. So maybe just a little bit of one of those nights for Todd so far. Maybe just got to kick it in gear. Maybe a little early struggles starting with this stream.
Yeah, again, the beautiful thing about our tournament setup is that it is a race to 9. So even if Todd's a little bit off, even until the break, and it's 6-1 Jeremiah, there is still an absolute chance to come back. We have seen it before, and you definitely don't want to count out a Wisconsinite when it comes to our stream.
Yeah, they tend to surprise everybody and make some stands, make some matches interesting.
Yeah, to say the least. And there'll be some high scoring happening here rather quickly. As Jeremiah, though, shockingly misses the bowl in the last start. Dan says he will have a few shots at the break and battle back.
So I saw that. I'm about to say, like, hey, he could do just that. He just needs a little confidence boost. Maybe that's exactly what he needs.
Well, he gets a hat trick there, but unfortunately, Jeremiah way too far out in front. One bullseye will make it 5-1. And there it is, a 5.12 at the end, and that's with dropping a little bit at the end. But Todd will get at least 2 legs in a row going first. Let's see if he can take advantage of the first one.
Said anything can happen. Todd just got to start hitting. This is perfect opportunity to. You can take a little advantage of this player advantage.
There's a good start. There's a great start. And there he is. Boom goes the Wisconsinite. Gets it started on the 20s. Go ahead.
Oh, I had to give you one, at least a big 180, as they say overseas.
I was really curious to hear the American version of that, and you did not do it. So.
Nah.
But Jeremiah Berger, boom goes the dynamite. Fires right back, and these guys are both throwing a 9s to start off this leg.
So a reminder, folks, our break will be coming up here.
The Wisconsinite.
Yeah, I had to stop there. I was like, this is getting tasty here. I might not even want to say what I was going to say about the break. Who cares about a break when you got this going on?
There's the first missed triple of the leg, and that was the 10th dart being thrown. Wow. Todd threw a perfect start, and then Jeremiah comes back, already up 5-1, does the exact same thing back, and for Todd to go right back at it is really insane, and he is still throwing fantastic. There he is. This is the Todd Wiegman, I think, that we were waiting for. This is Division II, and we were waiting for this type of leg from Todd. That tells you everything you need to know.
I think you just give the shoulder shrug to somebody like, there we go. I don't know what happened there before, but here we go.
He's probably... The person behind him probably said, hey, Todd, it's good to see you finally showed up.
I was about to say he did that old Michael Jordan shoulder shrug.
Hey.
We've all been there before, I guess.
And he still gets a 7 mark there. So he's throwing an 8.0 after 12 darts thrown. That's a pretty decent standard.
At least do something before this break. And like I mentioned, we will be heading into a break right after this leg. So,
Is this the type? Is this the type of leg?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Is this the type of leg that you want to throw right before break, or is this the type of leg that you wish you were not just throwing right before the break?
That's the tough thing. You gotta want to. Once you start kicking in gear, you don't want to break. So it might be one of those things that it could potentially be. Hey, I gotta keep throwing here. I don't want to, stop throwing during this 4 or 5 minutes that we have interviews and we come back to continue the game here. But I don't like it myself.
We'll say that at least it is only like a 4.5 minute break, 5-minute break total, compared to what it has been in the past. But Todd, 2 bowls away from making it 5-2, which I know still sounds like a lot. It is, but he does get to go first when we come back from the break. And that leg that he just threw there has to give him all the confidence in the world, a 6-3-3.
That is beautiful, beautiful stuff here as we head into our break. Folks, don't forget A to Z Darts is giving away a $15 gift certificate to the website tonight. Just like and comment as we head into our break. William Stewart here of USA Darts, joined by Sean Green of To The Point Streaming. Hang in there. We'll be right back with more action.
My name is Todd Wiegman. I usually play out of Boo's Bar in Oconto, Wisconsin, but I'm playing out of the Black Saddle in Green Bay today.
Well, Todd, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on the CSC Challenger Series Division 2 this evening. Tell me a little bit about the darts you throw with.
I throw with RVB Gen 1. Have been throwing those for 4 years now.
And then what got you into throwing darts? Like, how long have you been throwing? What kind of got you in the front door?
Actually throwing soft tip darts into a steel tip board in the fraternity house, and then they said they needed a sub for their league team at the time, and I was only 20, and I said, well, I'll try to get in. If they let me in, I'll throw. And I threw 2 games, and they said, you're on the team.
What was it like playing your first round match against Christopher Hunter?
Oh, he was a great shot. It was, all those games were so close. I managed to steal a couple from him, and that's what pulled me away from him. But it was, very close games, all of them.
If you make it all the way to the end here, what are you going to do with that prize money?
I'm not really sure, to tell you the truth. I'll probably take the kids on a trip.
Is there anything you want to say to your friends, family, or anybody else that's going to be watching along?
Thanks for watching. Thanks for cheering. Thanks for supporting. Love y'all.
All right, Todd. Well, we wish you the best of luck and shoot well this evening.
My name is Todd, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
I'm Jeremiah Berger, shooting out of Union Lake Eagles, and I play for Motor City Darts.
Well, Jeremiah, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on the CSC Challenger Series Division 2 for your match this evening. You're going against Todd Wiegman in a tough match for round 2. How are you feeling so far as your CSC? I know you had a first round bye.
Feeling pretty good. I've played Todd one other time, and it was a battle, so it should be a good match tonight, I'm feeling.
Well, you're both top talents, so I know we're going to be in for a good show. Now, as far as someone that's been watching the CSC in the past, and now you're actually on the broadcast, do you have anything you're doing to kind of prepare yourself for being on the stream, or you're not even going to pretend like it's there? What's your mentality going into it?
Just try to pretend like it's not even there.
So what darts do you throw with, by the way?
I'm throwing the next-gen Jeremiah Millar Signature Series.
Tell me a little bit about your history. How long have you been playing darts, and kind of what got you into it?
Competitively, probably 15 years. There was a little local league that picked me up probably around then. I started playing that, then I found out about tournaments, and then the online came along. So
one thing led to another, and now you're here. Now you're playing in a very big tournament. The CSC Challenger Series has a lot of prize money on the line. Have you thought about what you do if you get all the way there and take home the couple thousand?
No, I got a few more matches before I start thinking about that.
And is there like any players you're kind of keeping your eye out on the bracket? I mean, there's a lot of heavy hitters, players that I played against, and I'm sure that you played against as well. Is there anybody you're kind of keeping your eye out of, like, I don't want to play them, or I'm looking forward to having the chance to play them?
Not really. I've played a lot of the players in leagues and everything, and everybody can have their day, and they're all good shots. So,
Jeremiah, is there anything that you want to say to your friends, fans, family, anybody that's going to be watching along this evening?
I just hopefully put on a good show for them.
Well, I know that we're going to have a good show this evening, so we wish you the best of luck in your match on the CSC Challenger Series Division 2. Shoot well, my friend.
My name's Jeremiah Berger, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Well, Will ran and grabbed himself a new mic from Best Buy real quick, just sprinted on over, and now we're back for some more action. Hopefully this a little bit better. We'll see. I guess, Sean, what do you say?
Well, it's similar once it started back up, but that's okay. You know, it happens. We all have that happen. But hey, what can we do? We're already here. You're in Kansas. I'm in Indianapolis. We have our great producer, Mr. Nick Teixeira, in Orlando, Florida area. I mean, our two players are from Michigan and Wisconsin currently playing. Of course we're going to have a little bit of technical difficulties. We got spoiled last one when we just, for some reason, were perfect for like the entire time.
Yeah, we've been spoiled certainly here in the CSC Challenger Series with some great matches and some, thankfully, some good luck on our stream here. We used to have some dropouts here and there, but hey, we've been knocking on wood and having some pretty good luck other than my microphone. So
just blame Nick on the microphone. It's definitely his new mixer and stuff, the fancy stuff that he bought.
Yeah, he should have just sent it to me, but of course he doesn't. Here we go. Jeremiah Berger up 5-2 over Todd Wiegman. Should be Todd threw really well in that last leg. Let's see if he can kind of come back into form here.
He's already way worse.
Just falling short there.
A 2 mark is not good when you're up against Jeremiah Berger on the 20s, because Jeremiah is going to 7 mark them, and that is guaranteed. Never mind.
Could 6 mark him.
He did 6 mark it. Yes, it is technically 5-2, or it is now actually. It is actually 5-2. However, the diddle does count as a leg on the board screen, so that is why you definitely need to follow our CSC Challenger Series. Fantastic scoreboard up at the top there.
I tell you what, kudos to Mr. Nick Teixeira in the background, who works hard every week to get this thing up and going.
It's just impressive that he has remembered to hit that button every time, and that he has not used his Stream Deck to just make it not a click. He actually has to use his mouse, which I think he has a Stream Deck right in front of him, and it works directly with the system. And I don't know why he has not done that yet.
Hey, why work smarter when you can work harder?
Oh gosh.
What's funny is, like, if I had a Stream Deck, I could push it from here. Hey, but he's doing good. He's doing a good job. Shout out to Nick in the background. Like we said, he puts this production together every weekend, and we're lucky to be joined by him every week. You don't get to hear him often, but he is a great guy.
Yeah, he's all right.
I guess we shouldn't build his confidence up too much.
Nick Teixeira. Yeah, do you remember how you did not even know his last name and just butchered it to death the very first CSC Challenger Series Division 1 match?
I knew it was a deer or something. I was like, yep.
You went with it. At least you tried.
Hey, sriracha, Dirachi, whatever.
I tell everyone, I actually am really stupid when I say stuff. However, I say it all with confidence, so people don't realize it. I'm just like, oh yeah, that sounded confident. It must be true.
Be true. Nice little 7 mark. A little 7 mark from Jeremiah. It's just becoming all too common for Jeremiah Berger's 5.80 here.
Yeah, and I mean, this is not a terrible leg from Todd. He's shrugging his shoulders, so he didn't really know what to do. A 5.8. Jeremiah, if he keeps up what he's doing right now, he will definitely have the highest average in Division II after this match. I believe one of the favorites heading into the tournament for sure. But Todd was way up there as well. And he gets 4 of them on the Bulls. Gets a little point lead.
Yeah, nice little point lead, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to last long.
Well, if it does, it will be a shocking turn of events. Yeah, now definitely probably not going to happen. Yeah.
5.0.
Yeah, just a little off leg for him with a 5.0 or 4.0. Todd now gets a chance to go first twice in a row again. And it really does favor him to get back in this, but he has got to do something on the 20s. The 2 legs he has done something on the 20s, he's won the leg. The 4 legs that he has not, he's lost that leg. And that's a great omen right here with a boom goes the Wisconsinite 9 mark action.
There we go. That's exactly what he needed to do. I like the no hesitation, not going downstairs at all with that third dart. Smart move, staying up there. He knows he needs every single leg.
Well, we got deja vu heading our way as Jeremiah comes right back with a boom goes a dynamite 9 mark and trip 20, trip 20, trip 20, trip 19, trip 19, trip 19. And that's the first time we've seen something different than that 7th leg that we saw earlier. Still fits the other 2 in there.
I'm liking that we've already had 8, 9 marks here. Todd has 3 already coming into this and then 10, 7 marks. Yeah, I'm loving that already.
Look at you doing some stats and stuff.
Ding!
Jeremiah moves over, and it does not help. 2 trip 7s there. Opens up the floodgates for Todd. Todd was nice enough. I did message him earlier this week and ask how he pronounced his last name, just because I knew it was going to be an issue for both of us. And not only did he help me with that, he also helped with Pashtigo, Wisconsin, which I probably still messed up.
Hey, kudos to Todd, because every once in a while we need a little bit of help.
Yeah, it'd be much more helpful, guys, if you just put your pronunciation of your name right there on the Facebook page where I can creep on it and not have to worry about messaging you all creepy. I can just do it when you're not looking.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel you on that one. It's kind of awkward when you go up to somebody or creep on it and be like, oh, yeah, that's how you do it, right? That's how you say it. At a tournament, I know that one so much. It's always awkward when you go up right before they diddle. What's your name?
Yep. And how do you spell that? Thank you. And boom goes the dynamite. Jeremiah Berger with the second one of this leg. And it gives him back a little bit of a lead.
See if the black saddle can give a little encouragement to Todd here and get him back in the groove. Normally plays at a booze bar, but he's in black saddle tonight for the streaming purposes, so hopefully they're supporting him there. It looks like they got a little crowd behind him. At least I see one person in the corner.
You know, I keep immediately thinking of Aerosmith's Back in the Saddle every time you say Black Saddle.
Don't get me started. I'll karaoke right now, sir.
I've been trying to figure out a way to say Black Saddle again, but it hadn't worked out. So I just did it that way. And look at this. Boom goes the Wisconsinite. Another 9 mark there. There's been 4 in this leg. And Todd throws in a big one to take back control.
Love it. Start fighting back as much as you can here. Nice 5.5 from Todd Wiegman.
Jeremiah just a little bit off on that second dart. Finds the third in there for a 4 mark. He is not happy about that leg or that round. So see what Todd can do.
You guys loving this action or what? Let us know in the chat. Wow.
Thunder Bunny gets it done again. Boom goes a dynamite.
5. Wow. 5 in this leg. How about this? 9 of you watching in the black saddle.
There you go.
Good stuff.
Oh, I love all the boom goes the dynamites in the chat that pop up, or the boom goes the Mr. Jay Fouché. I appreciate that, bud. Oh,
Yeah,
not a single bowl to be had there.
I think Todd even looked at the board like, well, what just happened there?
Yeah, I think he just got a little bit too comfortable in that moment. There's no harm there. Jeremiah does not have anywhere close to winning darts yet. But if he does that again, he's got to worry about it.
Jeremiah must have been changing a tip there or shaft or something.
Yep, great last dart.
It looks like he's got a little crowd there too watching Jeremiah, so
I would expect nothing else. That Michigan group is pretty solid as well. Todd does get it done right there. You can miss 3 bowls if you're just going to go back up and hit 3 bowls. A 5.0. I'm telling you, Todd, just start off with the 3 in the bed on the 20s every time, and you'll probably do pretty well in that leg. He gets the start again. This is an important moment so far. Every time, this start from Todd has dictated how the leg has gone. Good last start.
yeah, way to stack those on top of each other. Phil Taylor-esque.
Yeah, that looked nice. Jeremiah has loved the start on the 19s too, and he continues to enjoy that. With 6 of them, gets the point lead.
This is just a dog fight here, back and forth now.
Every time I see Thunder Bunny, I want to use a Boston accent and say, Thunder Bunny to life, or for life.
That's good. The
My
old
little
Ted
Ted
reference.
And look at this. Jeremiah Berger gets the 6 mark to close them both out. Wow. Point lead and closes his 20s. And this is where Todd's got to fight right back. And he looks like he is. Yes, sir. Boom goes the Wisconsinite. An 8 mark, though.
Hey, it still is an impressive number. It helps him out in his cause to continue to fight on and make this a 6-4 match here.
And look at this from Jeremiah. Oh my goodness. Ooh, boy. That last one, just a little bit wide, but I thought we were going to have another 9 mark. And look at that 7 mark closed by Todd on the last dart. Love it. A 6.0 and a 6.0 in Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. Jeremiah Berger with a 6-3 lead on Todd Wiegman. I am Sean Green of To The Point Streaming, joined as always by the GOAT, Mr. Will Stewart of USA Darts. And we have our great buddy, Mr. Nick Teixeira, in the background. We are sponsored by A to Z Darts tonight, and we are giving away a $15 gift certificate. So all you have to do is like the page, or you can like the page, do that for sure, but you don't have to do that to get into this. But like our live video currently on Facebook, and put a comment in there. What do you think the final score is going to be? Where are you from? You can throw in a little boom goes the dynamite, a little wow for Will if you want to.
Whatever you want to do, it'll work.
You could just say hi.
Yep. I love how whenever we give Nick a shout out, the gentleman waves to his camera. I love it. I love it.
Man, I'm just excited for the people to get a look at the glitch from you earlier before we started and went live.
Oh man, that was a funny one.
Oh, guys, you will have it. That should be a GIF forever. So we'll have to have a GIF contest for that glitch. Best meme to come out of it. We'll win a gift card of some kind.
Well, we can do something, that's for sure. How about this, Todd? Just needing the bull now. Does it with the double.
Todd, that's the first time I've seen Todd have to really battle back and forth, not just a consistent lead the whole time, and win the leg. And that is really good to see from him. That's a promising leg. And I'm telling you, that's more promising than what we've seen out of him so far, including that 6-3-3.
How about this? I'm just seeing a 9-8 Todd in the chat. So here we go. Could it be a little comeback special?
Cody Drager beat John Pilgrim 9-8 in a last leg decider.
Wow, that's a barn burner of a match there.
Jeremiah got the start and only got 4 marks. That's got to feel like a win for Todd. It does feel like a win for Todd now. Oh, almost gets the close on the 20s. I love the move. Do you love the move?
Yeah, why not? I think you go ahead and try to attempt it. But then again, he needs all the points he can get. He's down, you know.
And 7 mark on the 20s for Jeremiah. He just was 1 round late on his 140. And Todd now needs to throw in a lot of points.
That's the problem with taking that route before. But hey, does go ahead and hit a 5 with that last dart.
Yeah, we'll see what Jeremiah does. It is now just a 6-4 lead for Jeremiah. And of course, someone does point out in the chat that player advantage did help Todd there. And now we got ourselves a little scrapper. It also makes what Kenny Doyle has done so far in Division I even more ridiculous. To win 9-0, 9-0 on a loser start. That means he's starting 1 leg.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Just the fact that he's on 9-0, 9-0.
Yeah, that means he has literally broken his opponent 16 times in 18 tries. Or in 16 tries.
Wow. Impressive stuff. Let's see if Todd can throw some impressive stuff to regain the lead. It looks like it. Look at this.
Yes, sir. Todd Wiegman, 8 mark, gets the lead right back. And Jeremiah finds himself a little bit behind again. But as we have seen so far from Jeremiah, he tends to do very well in these situations. So talented. Look at that. Goes over and closes the 19s. What do you think of that one, bub?
Oh, yeah, it forces Todd's hand. It forces Todd's hand, and look at this.
Oh, he went for it.
Yeah, he took a shot too. Like, well, if you're going to take a shot on me, I'm going to take a shot on you.
The unfortunate thing, though, is that Jeremiah hit his shot and Todd did not. So Jeremiah had a chance to do it again. Unable to do so, waves off that 3 mark. Yeah, we're seeing in the chat here, Leonard Gates looked tough. Yep. Seeing when will we see a Kenny Doyle live stream match? Love watching him.
I'm sure it'll be soon.
Sooner rather than later will be the answer to that question.
I think the main thing is I know that you know, there's definitely a couple big names in Division One. I think we all know that, and I think we certainly think we'll see them a little bit down the road, possibly if an upset doesn't happen. So we have that in the back of our mind.
Yeah, I'm actually really interested to see the Gates versus Rick Hins match because I think that Rick is the type of player that does have the scoring power to stick with Leonard, and that'll be an interesting one.
I think there's certainly a couple people that can put some surprising numbers together and force some players' hands as
Goes the dynamite Jeremiah Berger, a 9 mark. He takes back control of the leg. Wow, what a time for that.
Jay saying Kenny Doyle gets nervous on the live stream. Oh, that's funny. I've never seen Kenny be nervous at all.
Yeah, Kenny doesn't seem like the type of guy who'd be nervous if a bull was coming straight at him. He'd be like, oh, it is what it is, I guess.
I love our interviews with Kenny.
They're my favorite part. They are the best. All right, Jeremiah in complete control of the leg, and Todd's got to be like, what just happened? Jeremiah throws in a 9 mark. Perfect opportunity. Trip 16, trip 16, trip 18 to close off Todd's scoring. And it was a knockout punch of the leg.
Here we go. Jeremiah looking for the 1, 2, 3. Ooh,
Whoop.
a little low.
Ooh, it goes back and points the last one. Smart move. It takes away the winning darts.
That's the thing about it. It's Mr. Berger playing smart to try to advance to the next round. Can't give any of these guys a piece of landscape because they'll take it.
Yep. And if Todd would have hit that second one in the double bowl, he would have had not winning darts, but it would have been a lot closer. Oh, that first dart. Is that a hanger dart? It is.
Tough.
Uh-oh. Now Todd has winning darts in his hand. Double bowl, first dart is huge. Ooh, just a single. Oh, boy. And he stays right in it. 100 points scored. And now Jeremiah has a little bit of work to do. He needs a 7 mark.
Things got interesting here real quick.
Yeah, let's put it this way. We're all leaning up in our chairs now, eagerly watching this throw. And he needs to throw some good darts now. There he goes. This is for at the 5 mark. Oh, he's got to go for it. Steps back. I like this. I like the step back. And he gets it. Pretty much right in the middle. Nicely done.
You could see him kind of slightly mishandle that last dart, and I kind of knew. I was like, he's got to step back here. And that reset can be a good thing, and it can be a bad thing too. You can use it right.
Yeah, and obviously you see right there, that is class darts. That is veteran moves right there, especially when he hit that trip 16 to take away the winning darts from Todd. I mean, those are veteran moves. And Todd Wiegman, boom goes the Wisconsinite. That is his 3rd time doing that tonight.
I'm going to go ahead and hold on to my seat here because usually after Todd hits it.
Jeremiah has responded in kind. Oh.
You got to think after that first dart, I was like, yeah, it's going to happen again.
He gets 7 of them. But my goodness.
Off to the races once again in this 12th leg.
Oh, a 5 mark there for Todd. He is, man, when he feels it in the leg, he really feels it in the leg, doesn't he?
I'm telling you, if he starts going, he starts going, man.
Yeah, Devlin says it best. Insane standard from these guys tonight. You're absolutely correct. This has definitely felt like one of the best, if not the best, scoring we've seen in Division II since we've started doing the CSC Challenger Series. And my goodness, these guys are both so impressive. Whoever loses tonight is got to be a favorite to get back eventually.
We've definitely seen a lot of 5+ mark per round averages here in this one. So, yeah, you're certainly right. One of our more interesting or higher average CSC Challenger Series Division II matchups to date.
Yeah, I can rattle them off for you. The winning MPRs 5.5, 3.41. That's the only one in the threes. 5.29, 5.56, 6.63, 5.12, 6.33, 5.4, 5.0, 5.15, and then that last one a 4.92. So that is only the second or the first one in the fours. We've had one in the threes, one in the fours, and every other one has been in the fives or the sixes. That's insane for Division II.
Certainly is. Well, folks, here's a friendly reminder. Take advantage of the A to Z Darts blog found on their website, full of free content to help you with your game. They organize the blog into categories like product reviews, dart tips and tricks, and general industry news. Most people enjoy the articles contributed by professional player and coach Dax Munna out of New York. He focuses more on darts coaching, trying to help people throw better and think smarter. We'll leave you with the quote from Dax himself: anyone can improve if they are willing to put in proper work and are willing to make the appropriate sacrifices. Isn't that true?
No. No, I'm kidding. Absolutely. No.
I'm about to say, man.
You were like, is he going to have something else to say now? Because that was awkward.
Dax, some of Dax's blogs are incredible, man. I gotta tell you, he's got so many interesting ones, from dart teams to dartitis to dart grips to how to throw, top 10 throwers, everything.
Yeah, it's honestly, every time a new one comes out, I get excited. I head right over and read them because Dax does a fantastic job with those. It is very, very high quality stuff.
I've not quite heard if he's going to be joining us at NDA this year. That might be a good one. I know he put on some sessions last year, but we'll see. We'll see. 438 plays 431 here.
Yeah, but the 431 is no longer in play as a 6.14 for Todd Wiegman in that leg. And this is Division II. How many times do I have to say that? Because this is insanity.
It's definitely a fantastic match tonight, and it's certainly one that I'm happy we've brought onto the stream for you all here.
110% correct.
Fantastic.
For sure. Boom goes the dynamite. I don't know. I threw out the last one that we say all the time.
Oh, man. Well, Todd's certainly not out of this. He can put together a few good rounds here. And all of a sudden, this is a tie match.
Jake Service, I know the ratings for these guys range from a 78 point something to a 73 point something. But as far as like their averages and all that, I cannot tell you. Jeremiah struggling right now in this leg. Oh boy.
This is when things can kind of get interesting. I just said it could be 7-7 here, and we're definitely looking like it could be 7-6 before we know it.
Todd kind of let him off the hook there. That's surprising.
You can't do that. When you sniff an opportunity, you must take it.
All right, let's see what Jeremiah can do. Oh, those first two are just a little low. Wow, how is that not in? That's crazy.
These folks in our social platforms are loving this entertainment. We got 300 plus here on a Wednesday night. Loving it.
At 10:30 p.m. my time. I love this.
Fantastic.
Guys, please do us a favor. Hit that like button for us. Hit that share button for us. Let everyone know that we are here at the CSC Challenger Series Division 2, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts and sponsored by A to Z Darts. And we are giving away a $15 gift card this evening. Hit that like button and then put a comment in the chat. Any comment will do. A hi, a how you doing, who you got winning this thing, final score predictions, who you rooting for, what up, Will, anything you want. And I am Sean Green from To The Point Streaming, joined by Will Stewart of USA Darts and Nick Derachi in the background behind the scenes. He's the one pushing all these buttons, letting you see both these angles the whole time. He hasn't missed a single one, and that is something that I usually do not do, and just give a compliment out to Nick. And you want to talk about an off leg for Jeremiah?
Yeah, certainly a big off leg, and he can't let this get into his brain here because he's got to shake this off quickly because it looks like Todd will certainly get this leg, but the next leg, Jeremiah's got to win. He doesn't want to be tied.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like the look of those last 3 darts that he just threw there, too. And I don't know if that was just a nonchalant throw, but if it were me, I would probably be trying to at least tell myself I'm not throwing this way at this point in time in this match after throwing fantastic is a understatement for the first 12 legs, you know?
Yeah. Steve saying I'll be meeting you at the Booyah Cup Finals. Definitely looking forward to streaming that one. Got to come up and say hello.
Well, I'm just peanut butter and jelly all about that.
Oh man, hey, we already told you, just make the drive. And you said 10 hours plus, and then quickly Mr. Bryan told you, get real, bud. It's like 4.
Yeah, blew my whole cover and everything. Next, he's going to start telling people that I'm not good at commentary and blow that cover. Todd gets 4 of them. And a little bit of a control here. Jeremiah again only starts off with a 1 mark. That's not how I would want to start if I'm Jeremiah here. Man, just now he's... Oh, that's a good close, I guess. Blocked himself on the 19, so kind of a 6 and 1, half dozen in the other type of situation.
I almost wonder, do you go for the 18s there, or do you just go ahead and say, yeah, sure, 20s? Because now it certainly looks like maybe those 18s were an option.
Yeah, it looked like whatever he decided to do was the wrong decision right now.
Things are really
that's a good last start.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is getting a little chippy for us, and it's just because we've seen Jeremiah shoot, and this is weird for us to see him struggling a little bit in this little stretch. And it couldn't be happening at a worse time if you are Jeremiah, because 7-6 right now, and it could be tied here in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, Todd seems to be riding off some support from the black saddle there as he's getting a little knuckles off to the side. I'm loving to see that. I love the support, but look at this from Jeremiah.
That is more like it. 7 mark. Something we have seen often from him tonight, but it had been lacking until that point for the last couple of minutes. This will dictate a lot of stuff what Todd's able to do here. Oh, that's what Todd's able to do.
Yes.
Okay, Todd. All right, Todd. 7 mark right back at him. Woo! That's what you want to see if you're Todd.
Things are getting nitty gritty here. It's like we're setting up for a little tie.
Yeah, it's about to be 7-7. And all the momentum is favoring Todd at this moment. I'm telling you, those darn Wisconsinites. They're starting to get loud in the chat. You see this?
Yes, they certainly are. They're starting to come out from the woodworks.
You love it. They were quiet there for a good hour or so. No, I'm kidding. Never. They've been fantastic. But yeah, show your pride, guys. This has been a heck of a comeback.
Well, once again, this is another test to the, to the long format match that this is, a race to 9.
Yep, and the player advantage also coming into play when it was 5-2 and 6-2. Quickly went back to 6-4, and then here we are, 7-7. Anything can happen now in a race to 5 or a race to 3 now. Race to 2. Whatever math works for you.
Whatever, math.
Who wants to take over? I'm done.
What were we? Were we 5-1 at one point in this match?
We were 5-1. It went to 5-2 right before the break with a great 6-3-3 round from Todd. And ever since then, the foot has been on the pedal. And it was 7-4, I believe, as well. He has won 3 on the spin.
He's got to keep his foot on the gas, though. He can't let up. It looks like he let up just a little here.
He can't do this. Jeremiah wants to do this. That'll work.
Getting the Thunder Bunnies in the chat.
Thunder Bunny for life, bub. And he gets the third one in there with a little whippy whip dart. Oh, what a good first dart. And that is a confident shot on that third dart, too.
Yeah, that was a confident shot because I think he was going for that double there, just going inside.
Yep, that's a smart way to shoot the double. Of course, he set himself up perfect for a marker for the trip, but that's okay. You do what you want to do. Todd gets 54 points on the 18s and not enough to take a point lead, so Jeremiah is probably going to close that down first start. Now let's see what he does. Oh, look at this confidence. He's going to go 15s now, too. Boom. Big darts, Jeremiah Berger. And he woke back up in a hurry.
Yes, he certainly did. Look at this, 5.50. Good stuff.
Man, these guys just sharks in the water. When they smell blood, if their opponent shoots off one little round, they throw a 2 mark or even a 3 mark, they just attack.
I mean, it's a test. It's a test to the format. It's a test to these averages. They're like averages. It's just the CSC Challenger Series, baby.
Man, I'm telling you, whoever loses this match is going to the loser side, and I'm telling you, no one wants to see them. No one will be excited for either of these guys to be there, and what a round to wake up for Jeremiah Berger. Ends the 3 on the spin streak for Todd, and it is now 8-7. Jeremiah, and now the favorite to win the match. But Todd gets the throw here, and this start from Todd is so huge.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge start here because if there's any hesitation at all, it could be game, set, match for Jeremiah Berger. So definitely got to take a second here and hit it.
Only a 3. Only a 3. Jeremiah is going to feel pretty good about that.
See what he can do here. He's got to think there's an opportunity on the table. I don't. Do you like that play? Do you like that play?
Well, no. I liked it on the first start, I think, because he's been hitting that triple 20, but he's got to abort that mission after the first start.
I wouldn't have even hesitated at all. I think you're going straight points and trying to win this match here.
And Todd lets him right off the hook, only gets a 3 mark on the 19s. But now what does Jeremiah do? Does he waste 2 darts to close both?
You got to open up 18s. You got to open up something. Yep, 17s.
Yeah, and he'll
All
stay
day.
there. There he goes. Just change up the strategy, and that's a smart dart player realizing the first strategy was no bueno. No bueno. No bueno. Oh, Todd tried to steal the 18s. You see that?
Mm-hmm. He certainly tried to.
Man, Thunder Bunny's starting to get a little froggy.
Tried to open up that third house, and that can be dangerous for Jeremiah if that happened.
There's the point lead. Yeah, he's going to stay there now. He realized Todd's also being aggressive, so points all day are fine.
And that's the thing. He can ride the wave on the 17s here if Todd, stays with the trip 20s and trip 19s. But if he tries to open up that third, then you're getting a little dicey. You're going to have to start making a move.
Todd took a shot at it there. Only gets one of them. I don't know what Mike's trying to say there.
Oh, Mike.
It hurt my brain.
Mike saying, what would you try to do if I was an awesome sport? Jay called him out in the chat for the Willie Walker incident. I don't blame him for fighting back a little bit. You get him, Mike.
Mike, I think everyone just knows how wonderful your personality is, bud. and if you can't take it with how much you dish it sometimes.
I'm going to say both those guys, Jay and Mike, give each other give it. So I certainly think they can handle it.
Now everyone's kind of attacking everyone. All right, chat, calm it down. We're all here for fun now. It's 8-7, and Jeremiah just takes huge control of the match and the leg. Huge favorite to win this thing now.
He's put himself in great position after some dicey darts and what was a comeback from Todd Wiegman.
Man, throws a 7 mark there. Just gives him a tiny, eensy little bit of fight still in this match. But Jeremiah can pretty much end that fight right now. That 2's not going to help. That single 17 doesn't really help as much either. That'll help. Big last dart.
A dagger with that last dart is what that was.
That's a gutsy one because, I mean, that opens up a whole lot of possibilities if he does not hit that. Look at that first start from Todd.
Oh.
That's the worst feeling in the world when you hit a double on the first dart and don't hit another bowl.
And here we go. Jeremiah Berger looking to win this one here.
This is for the match, guys. And he gets it done in 2. 9-7 final score. Jeremiah Berger wins this thing in dramatic fashion. Todd went 3 on the spin, down 7-4 to make it 7-7, and then Jeremiah rattles off 2 in a row quickly. Woo!
You know what? If I'm in Todd's shoes there, I can't be mad with my fight back and my determination to fight back from 5-1 down to make that a 7-7 game. Determination right there.
That was awesome. I mean, both those guys, first of all, hats off entirely. It was class darts from top to bottom. All those last wins, we had 2 legs won in the 4s and 1 leg won in the 3s. Everything else was 5s and 6s tonight. And this is Division 2. One of these guys averaged around a 5. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I think you're looking at least that like kind of like identical from our last stream. Honestly, 4-8 to 5 here is probably going to be what at least one of our match averages is. I mean, just a dicey match from both these guys, and really Jeremiah came out so strong, and man, it ended in a good old fashioned barn burner.
Yeah, and I want to give a huge shout out to all the support that the players got tonight, that we saw tonight in the chat. Over 300 people watching pretty much the entire time. That is amazing. And these players deserve it. You saw it tonight. Both these guys shot lights out. tons of 9 marks. It was so cool to see. Buddy, week 2 was crazier than week 1, and I didn't think that was possible.
It's just going to be a testament to this battle that it's going to be. We're going to have some great battles along the way, and we're just in week 2. So much more to come here on the CSC Challenger Series, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. I'm certainly excited. I know you are.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for our giveaway on Monday next week. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see how many people don't comment because no, I'm kidding. Listen, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we'll release that one here down the road, but don't forget, you do have a last opportunity here to like and comment. Get into the giveaway for tonight, $15 gift certificate from A2ZDarts.com. Do that. Don't forget. Do it now. Come on. Why not? Who doesn't love a little free gift?
It's as good as straight cash, homie. You know, you got to do it.
I'm telling you, with that free shipping of over $45, purchases over $45, you can't beat that, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, what a phenomenal match. Again, congratulations. Well done, Jeremiah Berger. And honestly, hats off to Todd Wiegman for that fight back. Showed a lot of heart and grit. It was an awesome match, guys. Well done. Hats off.
Certainly was. Well, from all of us at Partners Promoting Darts, Will, Sean, and Nick, thanks for joining us here. We will see you next week, Monday, for some more Division 1 action.
Have a good one, guys.